Oh, it's you. Good job making it all the way here.
The magical labyrinth? That wouldn't stop me. Your familiar said you were about to make a move. I must have heard wrong.
That impertinent little blabbermouth fool.
Why do you tolerate impertinence? Try tightening the familiar's leash.
That one is almost too feisty for an old man such as myself to handle. But then that just makes it even more thrilling.
Of course it does. You've been alive too long.
I choose to keep young by having some fun, which is more than anyone could say for you.
Unfortunately, cheap thrills don't do much for me.
If that's so, then what do you bother living for? Are you wandering around in the dark simply to avoid having to choose a path?
I live simply to find out why I'm still alive.
Harutora! Harutora! Hey, Harutora!
Huh?
Man! Stupid Tora, you're always so slow. Hurry up, would you?
Hold on, Hokuto. Be careful.
Stupid Tora. Don't worry about me, I'm good. Hey, what's up? Is something wrong?
Natsume?
Master Harutora! Is everything alright?
Con? Nah, I'm okay. It's nothing.
But are you sure?
I said it's nothing. I'm sorry I woke you up.
The doctrine of the five elements consists of two principles, the rivalry and the harmonious relationship between each element. The principle of rivalry states that wood draws energy.
I'll keep it forever!
You do what you want. I hope you know it costs way more to win than it was worth.
Maybe, but I don't care.
Why not?
Just 'cause, silly.
Reciprocation. In the principle of harmonious relationship, wood begets fire, fire begets earth, earth begets gold, and gold begets water.
These are swallow whips. Little guys were designed to detect and bind any source of spirit energy. Hide your spirit energy and they'll fly on by. Well, I'm afraid Harutora's out of the running. Couldn't even reach the 3-minute mark, huh? Having an abundance of spirit energy is good, but you need to control it. Focus on containing the wellspring and try to keep your cool.
Hey, I'm cool as a cucumber in a big bowl of ice cream, man.
Ooh, a simile. 10 points extra credit.
Oh, my poor master!
Con?
Don't worry, Master Harutora. Your loyal servant Khan will get you out of whatever this is.
It's nice that you care so much for your master, but stay out of the way, okay?
You impudent hasty! Get your paws off of me!
Whoa! Con, just calm down already!
Come down to my level! Let me go, you big meanie!
He's distant. Like he doesn't like me anymore.
If you can honestly think that nonsense, then you're dumber than I thought you were, you big dweeb. Lamebrain over there admitted he had feelings for Hokuto. And that would mean he feels the same way towards you, now wouldn't it?
But...
Look, if you're not gonna say anything to him, then maybe I could talk to him for you.
No, please don't do that! You can't! It's something I should do.
So wonderful to have rain again.
Oh, there you are! I watched the whole thing, darling.
Wait, so you saw me in there?
I was secretly spying on you guys the whole time, duh. No one even had a clue I was there.
Weird.
An invisibility spell, huh? Classic Divine General hijinks.
It's really a rather basic spell. But you can't even do that right, can you? How do you expect to improve if you don't practice, silly? All you have to do is completely release everything cluttering your mind, which for you shouldn't take very long at all.
Huh? If I do empty my mind, then, like, how am I gonna remember the spell?
Shut up! Listen! You need to keep training until the spell is second nature and you can chant the damn thing in your sleep. Sorry to keep you waiting.
About time, Kyoko.
It takes a bit longer for a girl to get ready. But then I wouldn't expect a guy with less than 0 class to understand. Oh, hello, Susie Cat!
Gross.
You're looking cuter than ever, just like a little porcelain dolly.
Stop glomping on me, you mammary monster!
Okay, I'm lost. Since when have the two of you become so chummy?
Our secret.
We aren't chummy!
Aw, you're so cute when you're angry. Wait, where's Tenma?
You went home already.
That's weird. Though now that you mention it, he did seem a little down. I wonder, maybe his family said something to him.
What do you mean?
The Momoe clan is an influential Onmyo family, and Tenma is their successor, so they can be kind of tough to deal with.
That's rough. I guess I don't know much about him.
I have a question, sir. Is Onmyo magic aptitude entirely dependent on innate talent? It doesn't seem like something you can master with hard work alone.
You do need talent. How many spirit seers do you think there are now? It's shocking how few of us are around. Only a small percentage of the population has the ability, and fewer still go on to become pro-mages. These days, there are very few occupations that have to be as selective as this one.
Do you think I have what it takes to be a working mage someday?
I don't know. Becoming a professional mage requires more than raw talent, you understand.
Sure.
Try to envision Onmyo magic as a grand tapestry in which the sum total of each mage's talents acts as a single thread, like the skills of your departed parents. Thanks to the innovation of their company, Witchcraft Corps, the power of familiars has become accessible to ordinary people everywhere. You understand the value of that, don't you?
Specializing familiars for specific duties, like construction, increase their general usability and appeal.
Correct. They made artificial familiars mainstream by standardizing the power output, effectively taking the magic user's strength out of the equation. Your parents even invented these swallow whips. They truly were visionaries. I shouldn't have to remind you just how important these supporting industries are to the spread of Onmyo magic, and to our very future. We accepted you into the school based on your qualifications. Please, have faith in our judgment. And don't forget to have some in yourself, too.
Excuse me, is there something I can help you with?
Good afternoon, sir. My name's Atsune Hirata. Nice to meet you. I'm a magical crime investigator. I have a question about an old familiar we have back at the Bureau. I was hoping that you might be able to help me out with it.
The familiar. Was it something that my mother helped develop?
Yes.
If that's the case, then you really should contact Witchcraft Corporation directly.
Yes, of course. I suppose you're right. Oh, well then, sorry to bother you. Thanks, Tenma Momoe.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Wait a second. That was weird. I never introduced myself to him.
Familiar.
My name is Doman Ashia, and I will take the Raven Coat tomorrow.
Bad news.
Miyoshi, what have you been able to sniff out?
All preliminary reports seem to indicate the direct involvement of D himself.
Well, if this is Domon's talisman familiar, then that means we've got a leg up.
Only if we assume it's genuine. Whatever the case, Mr. Ashia has some questions to answer. No matter the cost, I want him caught. Miyachi, how is our interception system?
We've completely deconstructed and rebuilt the magical defense barrier, with it now centered on Mariren. It seems ironclad.
Please, sir. I don't like being called Mariren.
Hirata, what have your people at the Bureau discovered?
Sir, in regards to the D personage, there is still so much we just don't know, and I'd rather not misinform anyone.
I appreciate the discretion, but I'd still like to hear your thoughts on the matter.
If you insist, Director. I think it is extremely likely that the Twin Horn Syndicate is manipulating this situation from the shadows. And it is my opinion that the only hope we have of stopping that organization is our ability to effectively apprehend this D fellow.
Precisely what I wanted to hear. Well, Chief?
Pass the word along to your subordinates. The Onmyo Agency will intercept D with the entirety of its resources.
Whoa, hold up!
Hmm?
I have some information I think I should report, Commander.
I'm listening.
It's about the Ravencoat, sir.
Is that so? Well then, let's hear what you've got.
Well, there's a rumor that's been going around lately about the code at the agency. They're saying it's a replica.
Really?
They say the one at the agency is a fake, and that the real one is kept at Onmyo Prep. So I guess, long story short, there's a chance that D will make an assault on the school instead. Has the director considered that possibility?
Kogure. Director Amami is most likely already aware of this. He knows more about the various details than all of the rest of us do combined, so try to have a little faith. After all, he's the director of the Magical Investigation Bureau. Plus, he's our key strategist, so I trust his judgment. I'm pretty sure he would have confirmed the facts for himself over at Onmyo Preparatory.
You don't even want to check it out?
If he thought any threat could come of it, he'd have sent us.
I guess.
Just think it through. If there's any truth to this rumor of yours, then it would mean Chief Kurahashi himself is the one who hid the Ravencoat at the school.
But why do something so reckless?
Have you forgotten last summer? We can't make any assumptions at this point, do you understand?
Wait, are you saying?
If the real Ravencoat truly is at Onmyo Prep, as the rumor suggests, what do we do? Go and pick it up? Lead the Twin Horn Syndicate right to it? That would be worse than if D got his hands on it. So yes, we are taking quite a few risks, but in the long run, it ends up being a reasonable compromise. You should try to focus on your orders for the time being and not get distracted. Just hold up your end of the operation, and it'll be easier for all of us.
Are you certain? How can that be right?
Well, if it's a practical joke, it's been quite well executed. I can't imagine anyone could have the power to so thoroughly alter Kurahashi's predictions.
Doman Ashia.
It figures. When we're chasing him, we don't even glimpse his shadow. Then he makes a flashy entrance at our headquarters. Now he's got my boys at the Bureau second-guessing themselves. Which is precisely the reason I came here. The rumor says that the Ravencoat at the agency is a fake, and Onmyo Prep is safeguarding the actual Ravencoat, which Doman has been searching for. There any truth to that?
Perhaps.
I prefer to be completely prepared regardless of where the authentic coat is actually being held. I just wanted to make sure you fully grasped the severity of this situation, Mio.
I am aware. And Amami? Thank you. I need you to get a hold of Mr. Otomo and Mr. Fujiwara, please. Yes. Consider it urgent.
Ow, my head! I totally got a braid freeze! Become an Onmyo mage! You better not say